My question for y'all is, why? Why did God let this happen to us? Why you think, my brother? Why? Why did God let us come into slavery, lose our identity, lose everything? Now we're being dominated by another race of people on a whole nother land. Why did God let this happen to us? Because, say it again. We're the chosen. What does? Come closer, sis. Come closer. We're not gonna bite you. What do you mean by that? We're the chosen people. Break it down for me, my brother. Break it down for us.
We've got to go through something.
We got to go through something to do what?
To get to the promise.
To get to the promised land. Go through something like what?
Suffrage.
Suffrage. Why? What's the root?
I know you guys.
What am I asking, my brother?
Okay, the curses happen.
The curses happen
because of false worship.
False worship, meaning what? Give me another word for false worship. It begins with the letter I.
Idolatry.
My brother, give that man a hand. Give that man a hand. Idolatry. In other words, sis, we're talking about how we broke the commandments of God, and now we suffer for breaking those commandments. You understand? That's what happened to it. Go to 64. Watch this. I'm going to show you something. Deuteronomy 28:64. Has everybody been to church here before? Y'all been to church, right? Sunday. You go to church now, sis? You go to church now? Okay. But we've all been to church before, right? Growing up, Christian. Y'all all Christians, right? Right? Y'all were Christians. Did y'all believe in the Bible? Huh? You don't believe in the Bible? Oh, okay. You don't believe in the Bible? I can't hear you. You do now? Okay. But guess what? I'm going to show you why we're so confused about the Bible. Deuteronomy 28:64.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
So we're reading Bible prophecy once again. The transit. Look right here, sis. Sis, look. Put the phone down. Look right here. Look closer. This is biblical. The transatlantic slave trade is Bible prophecy.
That's right.
Right? Let's read it again. Listen good.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
So, in world history, we were scattered from one end of the earth to the other. That only happened to the Israelites. God said it would happen to us. You understand? Read.
From the one end of the earth, even unto the other.
From one hemisphere to the new hemisphere, the western hemisphere. Read.
And there,
when you get off those boats,
thou shalt serve other gods.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's examine this now. The Bible says when you get off them slave ships in your new land, you're going to serve other gods. Let's keep reading first.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel. Our fathers don't know these new gods. Let's name some new gods. Allah. That's a new god. That's Islam, right? That's a new god. Our fathers didn't know nothing about that. White Jesus. That's a new god. Our fathers don't know nothing about no damn white Jesus.
That's right.
That ain't in the Bible.
That's right.
Y'all understand that? Read.
Even wood and stone.
Wait a minute. It says, indeed, wood and stone. Let's examine that. The two biggest religions on the earth, what are they?
Muslim and Christianity.
Very good. What are their symbols? When you think of their symbols for Christians and Muslims, what are they?
The cross.
The cross. What is the cross made of? Wood, like we just read. And what else? What about the Islam? What's their... say it again. Say it louder. The stone. So let's read that again. Let's read it again. Very good. Y'all all right. Let's read it again.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even to the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
So he's talking about the two biggest religions that black people always join. Islam and Christianity. Talk about the Christian cross and the Kaaba stone in Mecca. You understand? So what does that mean? Bible prophecy has now become our world history. You understand? Now, my next question is, who's Moses talking to? What about you, my brother? Licks, right? Who's Moses talking to? I know, I got a feeling he may know, so I'm not going to ask him just yet. Deuteronomy 101. Let's find out what Moses is calling us. Read.
Bring it out. Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. Bring it out. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I the Israelite? Oh, damn. Hell yeah, I am.
That's right.
Moses said, what? Wait. Say it again.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
African Americans.
All Israel.
Black people.
Israel.
Negroes.
Israel.
Oh, you're the Israelites.
That's right.
You are the biblical Israelites. You understand, my brother? Deuteronomy 10 and 12 real quick. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show all y'all something. So we went into slavery because we continue breaking the laws of God, my sister. You understand that? So that's why we remain doing the evil that we do today. And why we remain in the conditions that we're in right now in Georgia. In every urban city, sis, your people are at the bottom, fighting each other, hating each other, shooting at each other, selling drugs to each other. You understand? So we got to change those conditions. Let's read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So now God says, hey, what do I require of you, of each and every one of us? Watch this.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
You got to fear God.
To walk in all his ways.
Walk in God's ways.
And to love him.
And to love God. These are all the things, the steps to do what? That's required of you. Read.
And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. To keep the commandments of the Lord.
There it is. What are you required to do, my brother? What are you required to do? John, what are you required to do according to God? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? He wasn't listening, was he? He zoned out. Let's read it again. He zoned out. Let's read it again for John.
Verse 13, to keep the commandments of the Lord.
So what are you required to do, John?
Honor thy mother, thy father.
What did the Bible just say? What did it just say?
The commandment.
Sister, what's your name, sis? Bree. What are you required to do according to God? Let's read it again.
To keep the commandments of the Lord.
One more time.
To keep the commandments of the Lord.
So, Bree, what are you required to do? Oh, I know it's hard. It's hard for black people. I know, sis. You don't want to give up the pants. I know, sis. You can do it, sis. What is required of you? Let's read it from 12. Listen real good, sis.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord.
So, Bree, what are you required to do? You just said it. To do what? To keep the commandments of the Lord. My brother, to do what? Bree? To keep the commandments. Well, how about that? Let's get some commandments. Give me Leviticus 21 and 5 first. Give me that first. Leviticus 21 and 5.
Teach. Leviticus chapter 21 verse 5. They shall not make boldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
All right, my brother Licks, right? Explain that verse. What is God telling our people to do in that verse? Let your hair grow. or don't cut it. You could cut it low, like he got a low cut, but don't shave it bald. Don't bald your face, because where was we doing that at? Hold that, Leviticus 18, we coming right back. Leviticus 18 and 3. I'm gonna show you what happened, because we picked up in America the way you bald your head, right? Who are we following when we do that? Whose custom is that?
European.
Oh, honest man. Thank you. So God is showing us we got to separate from those customs. Those are not our customs. The same way in ancient Egypt, we were doing the same thing. We were balding our head, shaving all the face off our face, the hair off our face, and we'll walk around like Egyptians. We're doing the same thing in America, walking around like we Americans. No, we're the Israelites.
That's right.
We're better than that. You understand? We don't follow no damn white man. We follow Christ.
Right.
All right? All right, watch this.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do.
So we picked up a lot of evil when we was in Egypt. We were having brothers and sisters were having sex all over the place, all types of fornication, menage a trois, idolatry, shaving off your hair, bald, and all that, homosexuality. All of that stems from ancient Egypt. So the Israelites picked up a lot of those customs. So now God is showing you, you got to separate from that. Right now, back to Leviticus 21 and 5.
Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make boldness upon their head.
So, you heard the Lord. Now, are you going to apply the Lord? Damn! He just looking at me like I'm Charlie Brown teacher or something. So let's read it again. I know it's a shock to his system right now. I know his spirit inside is doing 360s right now, right? That demon inside you doing all types of 360s, fighting for you not to say it. Let's read it again.
They shall not make boldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
So, I know our elder brothers do what Licks did. You know our elder brothers do what Licks did. I know you know. He's a little young. How old are you? 32. Why do our elder brothers bald up their head? What are they trying to hide? Be honest.
Hair loss, maybe.
Okay, maybe a little hair loss. What else?
Maybe trying to.
Be honest.
High grayness.
No. What? Why you bald it off? Come on, Lex. Be honest. Come on. You got the cul-de-sac going on, so you want to look young.
No, I just don't want to look crazy.
What about the great? Wait. So if you got the cul-de-sac, you're gonna look crazy?
Yeah.
According to who?
That's right. To me.
No, it's not according to you. Look right here. It's according to white people.
That's right.
You understand? That's white society. White society is in your brain. So you see the world through white eyes. You got to now look at the world through spiritual eyes.
Right.
You understand? Go give me that in Leviticus 13 about being clean, forehead bald. You understand? Because whether you got the cul-de-sac or not, you're freaking God.
Right.
That's
What the hell's wrong with you? And you got to see yourself as such.
That's right.
You understand? Let's read it. 13 and what is it?
Leviticus chapter 13, verse 40. And the man whose hair is falling off his head.
So a man he's going bald, right? Read.
He is bald.
He is bald.
Yet is he clean.
You clean, bruh. Come on, you clean in God's eyes. To hell what America says. You clean in God's eyes. And guess what? Hold that. 1 Corinthians 11 and 9. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to help boost the black man's self-esteem today. Watch this.
For a man indeed ought not to cover his head.
You indeed ought not to, John, you know what the Bible said? You shouldn't cover your head right now. You should take that off. Read it again for John.
For a man indeed ought not to cover his head.
Why?
For as much as he is the image and glory of God.
Whoa! Licks, you are the image of God, bruh.
That's right.
That's what we just read. What you doing balding your head thinking you Michael Jordan like you gonna fly somewhere. You ain't flying nowhere right now. You understand?
Bring it out.
So what you gonna do? Go back to the law now, Leviticus 21:5. Let's go back. Let's go back. So we just read, brother man's walking away. We just read he's the image of God. He don't care. You understand? Look, we just read, John, you're the image of God. I mean, lips, right? So now let's read the law one more time. Let's see if the demon is relaxed inside of you now. Watch this.
Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corner of their beards.
So now my brother Licks, what you gonna do? I know your woman like you with a bald head, right? She rub on your milk dud at night and stuff like that.
Bring it out.
But you ain't 25 no more, Licks.
That's right.
You ain't no young man. Because most of the times when brothers shave their head bald, they want to hide the grays. You want a younger woman. You want to attract a younger woman.
Bring it up.
And brothers like paying a little cash for a little ass.
Bring it up. Teach.
Look at my brother. See that? That's what elder men like to do though. They like to attract the younger girls. Okay? So they'll shave over their head. Or you see like how I got a great beard? They'll dye their beard black, back to black. You understand? That's what brothers, when they get older, start to do. When they want to remain in that young phase. You understand? You're supposed to, give me that honor the hoary head. Leviticus 19, was it 30? Leviticus 19. Somewhere over there. Honor the hoary head. You understand? You elder brothers, y'all supposed to be pillars in the community. Supposed to be teaching. Everybody should be flocking to you, learning from you. You understand? You too, John. The young men in the community should be flocking to y'all. Why you think we out here? Even though I got great beard, I'm still young. You understand? We got young men here. Because y'all ain't teaching, they got to come out and teach now. Now the young men got to do your job. Because y'all dropped the ball. You understand? Y'all got to take back the community and teach right. Come on.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 32. Thou shalt rise before the hoary head.
So the Bible says, you know what a hoary head is? The elder, the gray hair. Those that got the gray hair, the elders that deserve respect. God said what?
Thou shalt rise up before the hoary head.
Meaning honor the hoary head. Honor that man. Honor that man's wisdom, that man's knowledge. Read.
And honor the face of the old man.
Honor the face of the old man. But in today's society, do we have that? Hold on, Isaiah 3 and 5. Do we have that today in society? Yeah, do the young men honor the elders? Do the young men honor y'all? They just look at y'all like some niggas. Say it again.
They don't care nothing about that.
Why?
They'll look at you like that.
Say it again.
They don't give a damn. They'll look at you like
why?
that.
My question is why?
They lost.
Yeah, but why they lost?
Programming.
Stop teaching.
Programming.
Y'all got to teach them. You understand? Y'all got to teach them. So the programming that the TV and school does and religion does, and the music, absolutely, y'all got to help undo that.
That's right.
Y'all got to get on y'all job. Because right now, they killing each other, right? Exactly. Y'all got to get on y'all job. Look where we at. We on our job. We're not asking, y'all see a bucket? We asking for some money from y'all? No, we here to edify y'all so y'all can take the information back and teach. Or come to the school and get right first, then do what we doing and teach. You understand? We need more soldiers. We need more of you black men to stand the hell up.
That's right.
Real talk. Come on.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 5. And the people shall be oppressed.
So the Bible says the people shall be oppressed. Are we oppressed today? Hell yeah.
Everyone by another.
Everyone by another.
And everyone by his neighbor. The child.
So what do? We got to look out. When you go to the store later night, you looking for white folks to rob you or black people? Young black men, huh? When you go to the ATM, are you looking for the white man or some Chinese man to rob you or some brother? A brother. Read it again.
And the people shall be oppressed, everyone by another, and everyone by his neighbor. The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient.
Licks, you got to get on your job, bro. You understand? That is the spirit of us today, and the young black men today. Read that part again.
The child,
our children,
shall behave himself proudly against the ancient.
Against the eldermen. Go to verse 12 now. Who's raising them? Who's raising these kids? Who's primarily, huh?
Mothers.
You agree? It's a single family home. John, you agree? My brother right here. What's your name, my brother? What's your name?
Carter.
Carter, do you agree? Single mamas? Guess where we gonna read that at?
Uh-oh.
Guess where we gonna read that at? In the Bible.
That's right.
Now read it.
Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Come on. Look, that hit Licks. Look at Licks. Licks is like, damn. I can't believe it. Licks, come back, bro. You ain't know that was in the Bible, did you, Licks? Single parents is in the Bible.
That's right.
As what not to do.
Right.
You understand? So, go to Isaiah 9:16. No, read that again. Read that again. Because that's a big problem. Who's coming next? That's a big problem in the black community. We got broken homes, single family homes, and mamas are left to raise boys.
Right.
I think that's fair. Is that fair? Is that a good situation for a young man to be raised only by his mama? Is that normal? What do you think? It's not normal, right? You agree? That ain't normal. John, is that normal? Okay, so we got big issues because when a young man is raised primarily by his mama, what attributes is he taking on? A woman. So let's examine that. When a young boy that's raised by his mama, he has the attributes of his mother, has an argument with another man. What's more likely in this community gonna happen?
Yeah, somebody get hurt.
What? How? Give me. Go a little deeper.
I mean,
Like why? Why can't they just talk and say, you know what? Me and you disagree. I'm gonna go my way, you go your way, or let's solve it.
Okay.
Why?
Okay, I understand what you're asking. Okay. The reason is because when like a boy's raised by his mother, he tends to take on like an emotional response first instead of an actual logical response. That's how women.
Very good. Now, I want y'all to think about something. When a man is arguing with a woman, or even two women arguing together, and they don't stop, why don't they stop? The woman has to always get what? The last word. Right. So now, the young black man got on that attribute of a woman, and he got to keep arguing, and the next black man raised by his mama got to keep arguing. And they keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Eventually, what's going to happen?
It's gonna erupt.
It's going to erupt, right? Why? Because they raised by their mamas.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word